In health news this morning, we have an update on the little girl with a mystery illness.
We first met her a little over a year ago when Dr. Supna first brought her story to us, and now she's here with more. How is she doing, Doctor?
She's doing a little bit better, which is good. So every time we see her, she's a little bit better. Her name is Paige Borhill. She's from New Jersey. I first heard her story when her father emailed me over a year ago, and they are still struggling to find a diagnosis for their little girl. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Come on in.
It's been over 6 months since we last saw Paige Borhill and her family.
Good girl. You crawled through the house?
Paige is now almost 4 years old. So how's she doing?
Paige's been doing a lot better since last time you were here. She used to do like a scoot where she'd put her hands out and then pull the rest of her body. Now she crawls like a champ. So many choices.
When she was 10 months old, the mystery illness began. The head bobbing, then seizures. When we first met Paige, she could barely move on her own, barely sit. Last fall, they even traveled to the National Institutes of Health in search of an answer. Paige was accepted into their new program specializing in solving mysterious illnesses. Doctors there are still looking for a possible genetic cause, but so far, no diagnosis.
It can take years to actually sequence all the genes in that area of the DNA. So we're pretty much at the end of the line right now.
It's challenging because you see her struggle to do the things we all take for granted. You want her to walk and you want her to run. But right now she's happy. She doesn't cry like she used to. I mean, she almost never cries anymore. Before she would cry all the time. So she's definitely happier, and every day you see little subtle things in her.
In April, her doctors stopped one of her 4 seizure medications, and she began seeing a chiropractor 3 times a week. Her parents say she's been improving ever since.
This has really been a good year. She's trying to walk with a walker, and she's getting better. She used to just push her toys. Now she'll try to manipulate things, open a door, open a window, spin something.
Do you think they're going to find an answer?
I don't know. I've learned not to hold my breath, to hope for the best, but not to expect.
So what's next for Paige? Her parents are still looking for other doctors who may have an answer, and in the meantime, they just bought her a new puppy in hopes that it'll be therapeutic. There he is. His name is Rocky. They're adorable, right?
Chocolate Lab. Yeah.
They're planning to hire a dog trainer to help the puppy become more of a service dog, to help her walk, maybe even to detect seizures. And they're so positive. I don't know if you can read her T-shirt, but it says, "I've stumped the entire medical establishment and proud of it." So they're trying to stay positive, and they're seeing the humor in it also. It's amazing. So many people go through this, enough that there's a whole program at the NIH for mysterious illnesses and undiagnosed diseases.
And there's really nowhere else for her to go from here. They have to wait for them to develop the science to figure it out, but there's no other place out there.
So they're still looking at her tests, and I mean, they're still searching. If they find a doctor who they may be able to go to.
Well, they're a good, strong family. I know they're going to fight this and win.
We met them. Keep us posted.
Yeah,
okay?
we will.
Thank you very much, Doc.